long-awaited consultation has started, whether the 5 years or 10 years route for settlement as a skilled worker. So what we have done, Home Affairs Committee Road to Settlement inquiry started, what it is, why it matters, how you can take part. So what it is, the government is reviewing the people gain indefinite leave to remain, the right to live, work permanently in the UK. So they are starting, currently at the moment is 5 years, and the proposal is 10 years based on contribution, voluntary things. So this is the proposal. The next, so who is running this? As we said, the consultation has started, and we knew that end of this year would be started. So it started today, and as soon as we found out, we are publishing this for you. So inquiry launched by the Home Affairs Committee, an official House of Commons Select Committee chaired by Dame Karen Bradley, Chair of HEC. Its job, scrutinize government policy and collect evidence before recommendations are made. Chair, obviously the one we said. So what is the Select Committee? You know, the Parliament, the cross-party members, they group the Select Committee, they take the evidence, publish reports, and the government make the policy based on their recommendation. So what will the inquiry examine? On immigration level, settlement rates, on business recruitment overseas worker, on migrant households and community integration. So design the new earned settlement system, how to define long-term contribution, economics, fiscal, social, possible exemption. This is the most important part, because possible exemption means those who are existing skilled worker, whether they will be exempted or not, that also will be examined. And lesson from other countries, so they will compare with other country, how would they get settled and what's the contribution takes. So those sort of things would be considered. So what you need to do as an individual, as a skilled migrant, what you can do, or as an organization. So your employer can take part in this as well. So you as an employee can take part as a skilled migration. Your employer as an organization also can take part of this recommendation. So visit the call for evidence road to settlement. We are giving a QR code. You can touch the QR code and straight away you can go to this page. Read the terms, decide whether your organization will submit evidence. So if you want to take part, as I said, you can go there and read. Draft your evidence submission, who you are, why you are submitting your evidence, facts, data, case study, addressing specific question and supporting annex. Submit your written evidence before 2nd December 2025. So it started today, closed will be closing 2nd December 2025. Share with your network, encourage each other to submit. Those who are existing skilled worker members, obviously the forum members, please share with each other, with other team member, other existing skilled migrant, and the other organization as well. You can encourage them to submit. So what good evidence looks like? So I'm sure lots of you might submit your personal story. You can submit, but without even the personal story, you can submit other story which impact the wider community. So those sort of things. For example, if you can submit, if I go for 10 years, I have to pay IHS fee and lots of cost involved, and your family's IHS fee involved. So lots of things you can submit here. So clearly structured, concise but substantive, 3,000 words. That's the most important part. Consider comparative evidence from other country. So you can obviously search how the Australia works, USA works for settlement route. Consider, use plain professional language, include reference where possible. And then key dates, that's the most important parts that you have to understand what's the key dates. So inquiry launched today, and we are doing the video today for you. Deadline for evidence, make sure the receive written evidence submission until 2nd December. The select committee will take the evidence until 2nd December. Review stage, committee will review all the evidence from December 2025, and then they will report for the government early or mid 2026. So maybe April or second quarter, maybe in June, July. Government response to report recommendation 6 days after report. So for example, if they recommend in February or March, government will respond after 60 days, will be June or July. One of the good news from this you can understand, if anything happens even after second quarter of next year, by this time people who will complete their 5 years, they will apply for settlement for the 5 years rule. Until the law change to 10 years, you are eligible to apply under the 5 years rule to settlement, And this law, I think based on this recommendation, it would be changed end of this next year. So when policy, that's our slogan, when policy affects our lives, obviously as a skilled migrant, our voices must shape them. So this is our time to voice. This is our time to make a comment in the evidence section. Your experience, your story, your organization inside. So share each other and talk to your organizations as well. They can also submit evidence, and together we can make a difference. Thank you very much.